Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the life and legacy of Queen Consort Camilla and exploring why, despite her official title, she will always be compared to the late Princess Diana. From a love affair that rocked the royal family to the powerful connection Diana forged with the public, we'll look at 15 key reasons why Camilla, for many, will never truly replace Princess Diana in the hearts of the public. So grab a seat and let's delve into the legacy, style, and undeniable impact of these two iconic women. Queen Consort Camilla, born Camilla Rosemary Shand on July 17, 1947, is the Queen Consort of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth realms as the wife of King Charles III. She became Queen Consort on September 8, 2022, when her husband ascended to the throne following the death of Queen Elizabeth III. Camilla was raised in East Sussex and South Kensington, England, and was educated in England, Switzerland, and France. In 1973, she married British Army officer Andrew Parker Bowles, though the couple divorced in 1995. Camilla and Charles maintained a close relationship both before and during her first marriage. Their connection became widely known through media, capturing international attention. The couple held a civil marriage ceremony in 2005. From then until King Charles III's accession to the throne in 2022, she was known as the Duchess of Cornwall, a title also held by the Princess of Wales. Queen Consort Camilla is also a patron, president, and member of numerous charitable organizations. Since 1994, she has advocated for osteoporosis awareness and has received various honors for her efforts. Additionally, she has raised awareness of social issues including sexual abuse, literacy, animal welfare, and poverty. Queen Consort Camilla will always be compared to Princess Diana, a situation that presents a significant challenge for her and for King Charles. Despite holding the title of Queen Consort, many would have found it hard to believe that Camilla would ever reach this status, especially after the tragic death of Diana in a car crash in Paris at the young age of 36 in 1997. At that time, Camilla was vilified by the British media, becoming public enemy number one. While it's generally accepted that she didn't deserve the harsh treatment she received, the reality is that Camilla can never truly replace Diana in the hearts of the public. One major reason for this is the affair that Camilla and Charles had while he was still married to Diana. Their relationship began back in 1970, after Camilla ended things with her then-boyfriend, Andrew Parker Bowles, who would later become her husband. Interestingly, her initial involvement with Charles was somewhat of a retaliation against Andrew for his liaison with Princess Anne, Charles's sister. Ultimately, their connection became more complicated when Charles joined the Navy in 1972, marking the beginning of a tangled love story that many believe has forever tainted Camilla's reputation in comparison to Diana. Camilla eventually reconciled with Andrew Parker Bowles, marrying him in July 1973. While she settled into her new life as Mrs. Parker Bowles, raising their two children, Tom and Laura, she and King Charles continued to maintain a platonic friendship. However, even after Charles married Princess Diana in 1981, he still harbored strong feelings for Camilla. Their affair began in earnest in 1986, as revealed by royal biographer Andrew Morton and Diana, her true story in her own words. This leads us to the second reason why Camilla can never replace Princess Diana. She became known as the other woman. Camilla's presence in the marriage between King Charles and Princess Diana was a point of contention, with Diana famously stating, "There were always three of us in this marriage." Reflecting on her feelings at the time, Diana admitted, "In my immaturity, I thought he was very much in love with me," which he was. But he always had a sort of besotted look about him looking back at it, but it wasn't the genuine sort. Diana discovered the history between Charles and Camilla only after accepting his proposal, a revelation that profoundly impacted her view of their relationship. These insights into their dynamic further illustrate why Camilla's role can never truly replace that of Princess Diana in the hearts of the public. The confrontation between Diana and Camilla, often seen as a pivotal moment in the breakdown of Diana and Charles's marriage, shocked both the royals and the public. Reports describe how, at a birthday party, Diana approached Camilla directly saying, I know what's going on between you and Charles, and I just want you to know." Camilla, surprised but unfazed, responded with, "You've got everything you ever wanted. 2 beautiful children and all the men in the world falling in love with you. What more do you want?" Diana's reply was a powerful declaration of her emotions. "I want my husband. It must be hell for both of you, but I know what's going on. Don't treat me like an idiot." When fans of Princess Diana learned about this confrontation, reactions were swift and deeply emotional. Many felt a renewed sympathy for Diana, seeing her as a woman who fought courageously for her marriage and her dignity amidst immense betrayal. Her statement, "I want my husband," was interpreted as a testament to her commitment to her family, despite the challenges she faced. Fans expressed admiration for her strength and candor, seeing her as a relatable figure who wasn't afraid to confront the uncomfortable truths in her life. Camilla's response, however, sparked outrage among Diana's supporters. To many, her words seemed dismissive of Diana's pain, as if she was downplaying the significance of Diana's position as both a wife and mother. This exchange intensified public perception of Camilla as the other woman, a narrative that would follow her for years. The reaction from Diana's supporters often underscored a sense of betrayal not only toward Diana but toward the royal family itself, questioning how such a situation could persist in one of the most publicized marriages in the world. This moment, widely discussed among fans, reinforced Diana's enduring legacy as a beloved figure who, despite her status, faced many of the same heartbreaks as ordinary people. Her willingness to directly address Camilla became emblematic of her strength and resilience, solidifying her place as a people's princess in the hearts of her supporters. For them, Diana's openness and vulnerability in handling her turbulent marriage added a profound layer to her legacy. While Camilla remained a controversial figure in the royal narrative, Princess Diana's enduring popularity among the public is one of the most defining reasons that Camilla, despite her new role as queen consort, is unlikely ever to replace her in the public's heart. Diana's undeniable charisma and genuine warmth left a mark that resonates to this day, not only in Britain, but globally. More than 2 decades after her tragic passing, Princess Diana's legacy remains remarkably powerful, symbolized by ongoing tributes, documentaries, and an enduring media presence that celebrates her life. Surveys show that Diana is not only more popular than King Charles, but continues to receive higher favorability ratings than the monarchy as an institution. Recent polls indicate that 72% of Britons hold a positive view of Diana, with 34% expressing very strong affection for her. This deep-rooted admiration reinforces her unique status as the people's princess. In contrast, Camilla's image has struggled to shake her initial reputation as the other woman, often viewed as the person who disrupted the fairy tale romance between Diana and Charles. This perception was solidified during Diana's famous 1995 interview when she declared, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." The public viewed Diana as a victim of betrayal and empathized with her vulnerability, while Camilla's involvement cast her in a less sympathetic light. Despite Camilla's efforts to rehabilitate her image over the years and her growing acceptance within the royal family, she has yet to win the same depth of affection from the public. Fans of Diana continue to express loyalty to her memory on social media, in fan groups, and through annual commemorations of her life. For many, Diana was not just a royal but a relatable figure who represented compassion, openness, and resilience. Her willingness to speak candidly about her struggles with mental health, her battles with bulimia, and the challenges within her marriage made her a symbol of strength and vulnerability, creating an emotional bond with the public. Camilla, meanwhile, is often perceived as more reserved and traditional, qualities that have not endeared her to Diana's fans. The ongoing admiration for Diana has also led to passionate reactions whenever Camilla takes on a new role or public appearance. Diana's supporters often voice skepticism or critique, with many saying Camilla can never fill Diana's shoes, regardless of her title. While Camilla has made strides in charity and has shown her commitment to the monarchy, The lasting impact of Diana's legacy creates an emotional gap that may be impossible to bridge. For Diana's supporters, she remains irreplaceable, a beloved figure whose legacy casts a long shadow over any attempts to assume her place in the public's heart. Although Camilla hasn't gained even a fraction of the public's affection that Diana had, she has found acceptance within the royal family, especially from Prince Charles and Diana's sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. In 2005, Harry notably dismissed the idea of her as a wicked stepmother, describing her instead as a wonderful woman who makes their father very happy, something he viewed as most important. A fourth reason is Diana's iconic style. Known worldwide as a fashion trailblazer, Princess Diana graced the cover of Vogue 3 times, cementing her status as a style icon. While Camilla's fashion choices have often faced media criticism, Diana's wardrobe consistently reflected her bold, open, and daring spirit. She favored high-end designers like Versace, Armani, Dior, Gucci, and Chanel, showcasing her affinity for elegance and sophistication, especially in her evening wear. Her use of vibrant colors and striking prints further set her apart, with each choice embodying her confidence and outgoing nature. Diana was never afraid to make bold fashion statements, and her risk-taking approach made her a style icon. In contrast, Camilla's fashion sense has been a frequent target of public and critical scrutiny. Her look often includes her signature feathered hairstyle, parted down the middle, and classic, conservative clothing in muted colors, showing a clear preference for traditional styles over trends. These choices are seen as a reflection of Camilla's more reserved, private nature, and her style stands in sharp contrast to Diana's flair for the dramatic. Diana had the ability to captivate an audience simply by appearing on the red carpet, while Camilla seems less at ease in the public eye, a trait mirrored in her wardrobe choices. Fifth is their approach to charity and philanthropy, where Diana's influence remains unmatched. Her dedication to humanitarian causes is a key reason she earned the title of Queen of Hearts, often outshining her husband in public events. Diana was truly beloved by the public, actively supporting a diverse range of causes that included HIV/AIDS awareness, landmine victims, children in need, mental health, and domestic violence issues. Her hands-on approach and fearless dedication to social causes made her an icon of compassion and courage. Camilla, on the other hand, has focused her charitable efforts on specific issues such as animal welfare, literacy, and supporting military families and veterans, as well as initiatives for young people and addiction recovery. While some have questioned Camilla's motives, alleging political undercurrents, her contributions are widely seen as sincere, and her support for these causes remains valuable, even if her efforts receive less publicity than Diana. The next reason is Diana's unique place in royal lineage. As the mother of Princes William and Harry, Diana became a part of the royal legacy, with William now heir to the throne. Diana's grandson, Prince George, stands as third in line. Camilla, meanwhile, holds a royal title through marriage, without direct lineage to the future monarchs. She has 2 children, Laura and Tom, from her first marriage to Andrew Parker Bowles. Lastly, Diana's reputation as a symbol of humanitarianism continues to endear her to the public. Known for her gentle nature, charitable work, and sense of style, Diana won the hearts of people globally through her relentless efforts in philanthropy and her advocacy for those in need. Diana served as president or patron of over 100 charities during her time as a working royal. She made numerous trips around the globe to promote various causes, earning the nickname the People's Princess due to her relentless humanitarian efforts. Diana's involvement spanned organizations like Save the Children, the International Red Cross, and the National AIDS Trust, and her legacy continues to inspire global philanthropy long after her passing in 1997. By contrast, Camilla has not experienced this level of widespread fame or the adoration Diana inspired. While she participates in charitable activities, Camilla prefers to support these efforts quietly rather than being a leading face. Much of her role has focused on supporting Prince Charles in his royal duties, rather than pursuing independent philanthropic endeavors. Another reason Diana resonates with the public lies in her youth and relatability. With an enthusiastic, sincere approach, she connected easily with those she met, often using her body language and gaze as a way to communicate warmth through the camera to the public. By openly sharing her struggles with depression and eating disorders, Diana became even more relatable, and her honesty only deepened her connection with people. On the other hand, Queen Consort Camilla has a more private, reserved presence, which often makes her appear less approachable than Diana. From the outset, Camilla faced public criticism as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage, which contributed to her challenging image. In contrast, Princess Diana was known for living life by her own rules. Unafraid to step beyond tradition, she expressed herself openly and creatively, even breaking royal protocol on occasion. Diana set a precedent in many ways, becoming the first royal to publicly discuss her personal struggles, including her battle with bulimia and the issues in her marriage to King Charles. She was also the first royal family member photographed in denim. On the other hand, Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, is more reserved in her approach, carefully following royal protocol and keeping a lower profile in her philanthropic activities. She largely focuses on supporting her husband's public duties, taking a quieter role in the family. Another major distinction between Diana and Camilla is their personalities. Diana's vibrant spirit and groundbreaking approach made her a figure of change within the royal family, while Camilla embodies a more traditional and restrained demeanor, opting to uphold rather than challenge the royal protocols that define her role. Both women have left their mark on the royal family, yet in contrasting ways that reflect their unique personalities. Princess Diana embodied natural leadership and was admired by many as a role model. She was a prominent figure, always at the forefront supporting her many charities and causes, and never shying away from the camera. Dedicated to her children, Diana prioritized giving them as normal an upbringing as possible given their royal status. Known for her exceptional style, she captivated the media with every red carpet appearance. Diana's light, ambition, and resilience were ever present, and her openness about her struggles with marriage and mental health resonated with people worldwide. In contrast, Camilla tends to be more private, with a reserved public persona. She is known for her sense of humor and love of the outdoors. According to journalists who have interviewed her, she is approachable, warm, and friendly. While Camilla is active in supporting various charities, her involvement is generally less public than Diana's, and she maintains a lower profile, especially compared to her husband, King Charles. Princess Diana was also a true trailblazer for the royal family, challenging established norms and leveraging her influential position to advocate for important causes, including mental health awareness, HIV, AIDS, and children's health care. She was well aware of the impact her actions had, knowing that her every move was closely observed by the media. Princess Diana harnessed her public role to bring attention to critical causes, famously stating in a 1994 BBC,
"Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
"Lead from the heart, not the head." This approach, she acknowledged, sometimes caused difficulties but reflected her desire to connect genuinely with people. According to her former butler, Paul Burrell, Diana regularly took her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, for casual outings like Saturday dinners at McDonald's, followed by watching Blind Date on television, efforts to introduce a sense of normalcy to their royal lives. By contrast, Camilla has consistently adhered more closely to traditional royal expectations, embracing a supportive role for King Charles without stepping far outside established protocol. Diana's personal life, marred by intense challenges, also set her apart from Camilla. Her struggles within a troubled marriage, marked by infidelity and loneliness, were frequently compounded by invasive media coverage that scrutinized every aspect of her life. Diana openly discussed her feelings of isolation, which only endeared her further to the public. Although Camilla does not share her private challenges as openly as Diana once did, She too faced relentless media criticism, particularly after her relationship with King Charles became widely known. Diana's down-to-earth nature has been another source of the public's lasting affection for her. Diana's openness about her struggles with mental health, her eating disorder, and her difficult marriage broke new ground within the royal family, establishing a unique bond with the public who admired her honesty. She was the first royal to discuss such personal challenges openly, which further endeared her to people. During public appearances, Diana consistently took time to engage with the crowds and connect personally with hospital patients, which was noted and appreciated by the public. While Camilla is also an advocate for several charities, she approaches her support more discreetly than Diana did. Her reserved nature stands in contrast to Diana's openness, which became even more apparent after Diana's time in the public eye. Camilla often chooses to follow royal protocols closely, providing support for her husband, King Charles. Rather than seeking her own spotlight. As a royal, the role comes with certain obligations and a unique relationship with the public, distinct even from that of celebrities. Diana fully understood how to leverage her position to promote the causes she was passionate about, using her influence to draw attention on an international level, especially to issues such as HIV/AIDS awareness and children's welfare. Camilla continues to support various charities, although she typically chooses a more reserved role, staying out of the spotlight and instead focusing on assisting King Charles with his duties. Diana's title as the People's Princess was one she earned through her unique combination of genuine compassion, transparency, and relatability. Her deep commitment to humanitarian causes, from AIDS awareness to supporting the homeless, went beyond mere formality, drawing widespread admiration. Unlike many public figures, Diana opened up about her personal struggles, including her battles with depression and bulimia, which was groundbreaking for a royal at the time. Her openness allowed people to see her as a human being rather than an untouchable figure, strengthening her bond with the public. This honesty, coupled with her empathy, cemented Diana as a timeless figure in the public's memory. In contrast, Camilla, while now married to King Charles, has never been able to establish the same level of emotional connection. Fans of Diana often voice their views on social media, with many commenting that while Camilla may hold the title of Queen Consort, she can never truly embody Diana's spirit or replace her in the hearts of those who adored her. Comments from Diana's admirers frequently praise her as irreplaceable and emphasize that her legacy remains unique. For example, fan pages and tributes to Diana are still active, decades after her passing, with people sharing memories and reflections on how her charitable work and open nature inspired them. The public's reaction to Camilla's presence in the royal family is often lukewarm by comparison. While she has gradually earned respect for her own charitable work, particularly in areas like literacy and animal welfare, the initial perception of her as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage has never completely faded. Many royal watchers still express discomfort or skepticism over her role, often pointing out that Diana's warmth and charisma were simply unparalleled. Camilla's quieter, more traditional approach doesn't resonate as strongly with Diana's fans, who view Diana as a symbol of compassion and change within the monarchy. The continued affection for Diana is evident in the ongoing public displays commemorating her legacy, from documentaries and social media tributes to her influence in the charitable initiatives carried out by her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. This lasting attachment is reflected in how difficult it is for the public to see Camilla in the same light. Many feel that Diana's unique connection with people and her role as a mother to two future kings make her irreplaceable, and any attempt to compare Camilla to her is often met with resistance. In essence, Diana's legacy has created a lasting impact on royal history and public perception that is impossible to replicate. Her influence endures, and for many people, Camilla's role, while respected, can never hold the same place in their hearts. Camilla's approach to royal duties and the public image she projects differ significantly from Diana's. Diana was known for her warm, accessible nature, whereas Camilla often maintains a more private and reserved demeanor. Despite her efforts to improve her public image and her charitable work, she is still frequently remembered as the other woman in the story of Diana and Charles. Thank you for watching. From Diana's trailblazing spirit and deep public connection to Camilla's quiet resilience and loyal support of King Charles, it's clear that these two women have each left their mark on the royal family in unique ways. If you enjoyed this exploration of the royal family, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. See you next time.